Hi guys, it's Weston here. So today I'm going to be doing a camera overview and camera test of the Wileyfox Swift. So this is going to be a fairly long video because there's quite a lot of tests in this one, so keep that in mind. Now the Wileyfox Swift has a 13 megapixel rear camera with autofocus and flash. The camera is from Samsung, so it is a Samsung S5K3M 2 BSI camera module, which should be pretty impressive, so I guess we'll find out in a minute. And then the 5 megapixel one is the front facing shooter, but I'm not sure who actually made this. Right, so let's get it started and let's take a quick look at the camera app. Right guys, so this is the camera app on the Wileyfox. So you can see it's a really simple layout. So you can see you've got your video mode there, your shutter button, and then your panorama mode there. All your settings are down at the bottom. So you can see you press this here, and that brings up your settings. So you can see we've got your picture size. So there's quite a lot. So that's your full 30 megapixels right at the top. And you can go all the way down to 1 megapixel if you want to. Then you can see we've got some more options right here. So we've got touch to focus, face detection, focus mode, ISO, exposure and anti-banding. And then we scroll across the video and you can see we've got 1080p, 720p, and then loads more options as well. You can even have the option to shoot in slow-mo, so that is limited to 720p. Then you've got a time-lapse mode, and then you can even change your codec if you want to, and also the audio codec. And finally we've got to general, and you can see we've got some more awesome things here. So we've got the power button is your shutter, the volume keys can be used as your control, and you can do it left-handed as well, which I think is pretty awesome. So that's the settings. So now you can see we've got some more settings at the bottom. So we've got a little ring here and we've got some more settings there. So you can turn your location on and off, and then you've got a timer, press the ring again, and you've got loads of different settings and effects and stuff like that, which is really cool. And then you've got your flash switch, so you can turn your flash to automatic, and then you've got your switch there to switch to your front facing camera, which I will obviously be testing later on in the video. And then we've got another cool option here, so you can touch to focus the screen, which is pretty cool. And you can see those little green things there. When those turn red, that means that it can't get focus, which I think is pretty awesome. So that just lets you know that obviously it can't get focus on the particular thing. And then the next awesome thing is you can actually swipe down for different effects. So you can see we've got loads of different effects just by swiping down, which I think is really awesome. So there you have it, that is just a quick overview of the camera app itself. So now we're going to get to all the testing, so stick around to see what the quality of the camera is actually like. So I'm just trying out the Wileyfox's front camera. So I mean it's pretty bright out, as you can see. You can't hardly see me, so if I turn round, see why it copes with bright light. Not too bad, I don't think. So only problem is you can't really see me when it's really bright. That's a bit better. So let me know what the audio quality is like, because this is obviously the audio from the built-in microphone. Right guys, so I'm just doing another test on the front-facing camera on the Wileyfox Swift. So I'm just going to move around now to see how it sort of copes with the changing light. Alright, so that's not bad. I'll move into a lighter area. So obviously this is, like I said, the front-facing camera, and I think it's actually not too bad, to be honest. I mean, I am a very, very pale person as it is, and it seems to be capturing my skin tones pretty nicely. The background looks pretty nice as well, so I'll just do another spin round. Right guys, so now we're just going to do a quick sort of focusing test. So apologies for the audio, this is straight from my camera, so it's probably not very good. But anyway, here we go. So we're in photo mode at the minute, so let's just see how fast we can focus. So that's Batman, Joker, the little things on the top. So you can see, I mean, it's focusing pretty quickly in photo mode, and then we'll focus way off to the side. Then back onto Batman. So I mean it is really, really quick at getting focus. But the only thing is, if you move the camera, autofocus does take a bit of time. That's why it's quicker to just use the touch to focus. So what we're going to do is put it in video mode and try that again. So here we go, so touch to focus. Sorry for my hands here, they're really shaky. But you can see, I mean, it's focusing really quickly. So now let's try the autofocus. So we'll go close to Joker and then to Batman. You can see, I mean, eventually it does actually get focus. It just takes a bit of time, so it is just quicker to actually touch to where you want to focus. Right, so that's just a quick focusing test. So next up, we're going to do a sort of tilt and pan test. So we'll put it back in video mode, and then what I'll do is switch to the Wileyfox. Right guys, so what you're seeing and hearing now is the Wileyfox Swift. So I'm going to try and do some stable shots with my hands, but I don't have the most stablest of hands, so apologies for that. But you can see, doing this panning here, that the Swift is the footage is a little bit wobbly looking. So it's like, looks like it's constantly trying to get focus whilst I'm moving. Instead of it like staying in focus, it's trying to constantly readjust it, which is giving sort of like a wobbly effect. So what we're going to do now is do a tilt up. So now we're completely away, and you can see it's focusing on the wall, and then we bring it back down again. And you can see it does take a bit of time to obviously get focused back again. So try that again. So we go up and then down. See, it does take a bit of time, and then we go side and then back to Batman. So you can see it's taking a bit of effort trying to actually get this to focus, and it is always quicker to just move it and then quickly just touch where you want to focus, because that just seems to be the most reliable and quickest way to actually do it. So what I'm going to do obviously now is put this footage in the video so you can actually see it. Right guys, so that is it for this quick video. So let me know what you think of the Wileyfox Swift and obviously the photo and video quality. So if you want to see any more videos done on this phone, then let me know down in the comments and I will make some more videos. Let me know, give me some suggestions as well. What other types of videos do you want to see on the Wileyfox Swift? So let me know and I'll make them happen. Right guys, so if you want, hit that subscribe button if you want to see the rest of the videos I do, and obviously the full review coming very soon. So this has been a camera test and obviously photo test of the Wileyfox Swift. So thank you for watching and I will see you all on the very next video.